Y'all know it. Y'all love it. It's the show where we pick a 350-minute maximum anime, English dub, and we talk about what we thought about it. And it is, of course, hey, it's Soul Eater Not! It's Soul Eater Not, the prequel series to Soul Eater, which I actually think takes place slightly during Soul Eater, because we also get to see Sid die in this, and we get to find, because he, like, famously at, like, the beginning of Soul Eater gets turned into a fucking zombie. So this takes place slightly during Soul Eater. Okay, I will say this. There is a surprise in this. If you're an anime only Soul Eater watcher, I really want to talk about the Kim reveal on this one, because this anime casually reveals that Kim is a witch, and if you're an anime only on a Soul Eater, that's fucking news to you, because the arc that revealed that Kim was a witch, it happened like 1 or 2 arcs after where the anime ended for the Soul Eater anime. And this is like, well, we all know that Kim is a witch, of course. So I can only imagine at some point someone who only watched the Soul Eater anime and saw, because Soul Eater also as an anime ends with like an original ending. Yeah, fucking shocker. The city getting up and walking on 2 legs, and then Maka defeating Ashura with a friendship punch wasn't canon. But yeah, I can only imagine someone who is only like an anime only on Soul Eater, just coming into this and it's being like, well, yes, of course, Kim is a witch. And they've been like, the fuck? What do you mean Kim is a witch? Which I remember when I was reading the manga, I actually thought Kim being a witch was like a huge plot twist. And then this show is just like, well, Kim is a witch, of course. we all know that. We could just skip past that part. This had a very sort of almost like slicey life, sort of like semi-romantic vibes between the characters. I would call it Yuri bait. I don't think this is a full-on romance. The closest romance is between like Kim and her fucking lantern weapon. Is the closest we get to this. Like, there's like slight hints at romantic relationships between the girls, but I don't think it like goes there. So yeah, it felt very Yuri bait on me on this one. And what else will I say? I want to talk a bit about the ending where the main character grows wings. Now, I remember in the manga, Maka's ability to generate wings was part of her, like, Grigori's soul, which is like a 1 in a million something thing. So the ability to grow wings from your soul is not a normal thing, but the characters are like, you're gonna be a winged halberd, like that's like a real thing. Like, I remember it being a big deal that Maka could fly. So yeah, the main character growing, like, I looked at the wiki addressing this. I'm like, is the main character this a fucking Grigori or some shit? And there's no comment about how absolutely abnormal it is that the main character can fucking fly in this. But yeah, I wanted to point it out. I liked the deal with like Liz and Patty. I love that they had like a little interactions with them. I thought this was like a fun little slice of life. I thought the Gorgon sister, the Scorpion woman, the fact that I don't remember her name isn't great, and I think that's sort of the point. Is I think it was a little. I think the serious aspects of the show are weaker elements than the sort of like slice of life Yuri bait aspects of the show. But other than that, I think this gets too bad of a rap. Is what I'll say. I like that the main character's decision at the end was just like, I will pick both girls. I will have both girls as my partner, and you will do nothing about this. And everyone else is like, I guess we can't stop it. I guess she gets both girls. Okay, then. So I thought that was fun. I did like the main character's hair better before she put them up in the Twin Tails to copy Maka. I think the motivation of the character makes sense, but I did like it better before that happened. But yeah, other than that, I don't know if I have too much to say about Soul Eater or not. I think this show gets a worse rap than it deserves. I think it was actually solid. I enjoyed my time with it. It's not the best thing we've ever watched in Anime Dartboard, but I think it was better than it gets credit for. So anyway, what did everyone who watched this think about Soul Eater Not? Because of course you watched it. Fascinating. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot to set up Wheel of Names. this time. So, hopefully this works. It does. It does work. All right. So, shuffle. 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 What do we got? Oh, okay. Okay. I know what this is. This is Concrete Revolutio Chojin Genso. Isn't this, this is a movie, isn't it? No, it's a TV show. It's a 13-episode TV show, also called Concrete Revolutio. On a sunny July day in the 41st year of the Shinka era, Jiro Hitoshi is tasked with covertly listening in on a secret meeting between the top secret government scientist and an industrial spy. However, his clever as bone, and the spy reveals himself to be an alien in disguise. Excuse me. Amidst the ensuing chaos, Jiro enlists the aid of a cafe waitress and magical girl Kiko Hoshino, one of the many superhumans who blend into society and secretly protect humanity from extraterrestrial threats. As a member of the government agency known as the Superpopulation Research Laboratory, Jiro has the dual task of protecting superhumans that defend humanity and disposing of any deemed too dangerous to live. After proving herself a worthy ally, Kiko was invited to join the agency as its newest recruit. Fast forward 5 years, disapproval and distaste for superhumans and now commonplace in Tokyo. From the government corruption and conflicting ideas of justice to the morality of superhuman rights, the relationship between humans and supernatural minority balances precariously in a world pervaded by whispers of unrest and unease. Under mysterious circumstances, Jiro has been betrayed by the agency and is now a fugitive on the run. As he skulks through the rainy back alleys of Shinjuku, he is pursued by the very same superhumans that he himself once recruited. This is by Mal Rewrite, so keep that in mind. This is 6.64. This came out in 2015. It's done by Studio Bones. Who directed this? There's a sequel of this. But your job isn't to watch the 11-episode sequel. Maybe I will, but your job's not to. The director is Seiji Mizushima, who directed the original Full Metal Alchemist 2003 show. Ooh. He directed Shaman King. Okay. He directed Gundam 00. He directed Beatless, which I've described as the most intelligently written sci-fi anime I've ever seen. Although, to be fair, I would actually put that on the hands of the author who wrote the original story and not him, but worth noting. He directed Ungo. He did some storyboards for Shikabane Hime Aka. He directed something called Rukin Suiho. Expelled from Paradise. Oh, I've seen shots of this. I'm surprised I haven't seen this. Oh, this is like a movie. What is this? In the future, a massive disaster has devastated Earth. Most of humanity has abandoned their physical bodies and relocated in digital form to Deva, an advanced space station orbiting a ravaged planet. Free from the limitations of traditional existences, such as death and hunger, the inhabitants of virtual reality reside in a relative peace, and along the frontier settler, a skilled hacker, infiltrates the system and spreads subversive messages to the populace. Labeled a threat to security by the authorities, Frontier Settler is pursued by Angela Belzak, a dedicated member of Deva's law enforcement. When the hacker's signal is traced to Earth, Angela takes on physical form, transferring her consciousness to a clone body and traveling the world below in order to deal with the menace. On Earth, she is assisted by Dingo, a charismatic agent. During her journey to uncover the mystery behind Frontier Settler, she gradually discovers startling reality about the wasteland of some humanity still refers to as home, as well as the paradise above. I mostly recognize this character more than anything. Let's see, what else did he do? He directed Full Metal Alchemist Premium Collection, which I'm assuming is like some side stories. He directed D4DJ First Mix. This man's got a fucking pedigree. Beatless Final Stage. D4DJ, Chief Director of All Mix. All Mix was a little weaker. Some shit I haven't heard of. Assistant Director on Eiko Versus. Okay. No, I mean, Seiji Mizushima's got a fucking pedigree on him. Okay, yeah, so I don't know why I want to watch this. Anime Consortium ACG revealed the original production Concrete Revolutio Chojin Genso at Anime Expo 2015 in Los Angeles. The project has previously been teased by scriptwriter Sho Akiawa in the Tokusatsu Hyo magazine published in May 2015 under the tentative name title Chojin Genso. Aikawa indicated that the project would be a superhero story in setting similar to American comic book series Watchmen. I heard that this is like a metaphor for like Japan's involvement in Vietnam or some shit like that. So something about Japan interventionism or some bullshit is what I've heard. Like this is some sort of like allegory. But anyway, yeah. The Concrete Revolutio. Get it watched. There you go. That's your dart.